I've been in business for a few years now, and back in March of 2024, I started the business that I still run today. And since that business has really taken off, I've been able to travel, go on holiday, spend time away from my laptop, and the business still runs. Obviously, I still work, but everything doesn't just stop the second I'm not there. And building a business like that would have been much harder a few years ago, because traditionally, the bigger your business gets, the more people you need. More clients mean more work means more employees, and eventually you're managing an entire team just to keep everything running. But it's 2026 now, we're almost into 2027, and that has completely changed. We have AI that can now work for us 24/7, software that can automate things for us while we're asleep, and work that would have needed multiple people can now be handled by one person. And I think most people haven't actually realized how big of an opportunity that actually is. Because you can now build a real business, grow it, generate monthly recurring revenue without needing a massive team alongside it. And I know that because it's the exact same business model that I've been building myself. If I lost everything tomorrow and had to start from absolute zero, I'd choose the exact same model. Except with what's available in 2026, I would make it even simpler. And just so you know, I am not trying to sell you anything in this video. I've actually put together a completely free course that goes into all of this in more detail, and I will leave that linked in the description below. There's no paid course or program waiting for you. I'm literally just going to show you how I do it. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I'd start, how I'd get the first client, what I'd sell them, and how I turn that into monthly recurring revenue. And by the end, you'll see why you could genuinely start this yourself, even with no audience, no coding skills, and no technical experience. So let me show you. So this is the entire business in 3 steps. Essentially, all we're going to be doing is working with small local businesses. So think of your roofers, your dentists, your electricians, your plumbers, your landscapers. We're going to be working with these local businesses, and we're going to be giving them a free website and AI upgrade. And before you question me and say, oh, Mohammed, why am I going to give them a free website? I'm going to tell you why in just a second. So we're going to be giving them this free website plus this AI upgrade, which we can charge anywhere between $297 to $397 per month for this. And this is recurring software. This is recurring AI monthly income, which means we're going to be making money every single month. And the fulfillment for us in terms of us actually setting this up for businesses is very, very minimal, because all we're going to be doing is building a free website for a local business, which literally takes us like 2 minutes. And then we're going to be upselling them on this AI upgrade, this AI service, which makes these businesses a bunch more revenue, which means they're going to be more than happy to pay you $297 to $397 per month for this. All we're going to do is set this up one time, and we're going to keep charging these clients every single month just to keep it running. Now, the reason why we are giving this free website is, you see everybody right now, they are spamming all these businesses with calls, with texts, with emails saying, oh, look, I'll give you this for this much and this for that price. I'll do this for $500 and $900, wherever it may be. These businesses are getting bombarded by these guys. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be completely different from everyone else. We're going to be approaching these businesses and saying, look, I'm going to give you this free website. I'm not going to charge you for it, but then we're going to upsell them on this AI upgrade. We're going to be leading with value. Instead of us just trying to grab a bunch of money up front, we're going to play the bit of the long game, and we're going to be giving them this website for free, which is going to be our foot in the door to actually get ourselves in front of these businesses, build some trust, and then we're going to be selling them on this AI upgrade. Now, the first thing we actually need is a business to sell to. So what I like to do is I just like to use Google Maps because it works so well. All we're going to do is type in any sort of industry, any sort of niche. So for example, we can do electricians, roofers, plumbers. So I can do electricians, and we're going to look for businesses on here that do not have a website. Maybe they have a website, but it's old or outdated, or it doesn't work. And then maybe they have a few reviews only. We're going to look for these sort of businesses. So you can see this one right here. This is perfect. Plum and Wire, they have 2 reviews. They have no website. See, I actually did some research. So you see, millions of local businesses exist. So many people, they start a new business every single day. And some of them have no website, some of them have a website, but it's very old and outdated, or it's very bad. These are the types of people we want to work with. And this is going to be local to you, or it can be in any country or any city. It doesn't matter. So we're going to look for a business like this. And I'm not looking for hundreds of businesses right now. I actually just need one good prospect. Now, this is where we're going to do something completely different to most people trying to sell these businesses. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build something before selling. So you see, most people, they're going to contact this business saying, oh, look, I build websites. I'll do it for this price, whatever. This business owner, they probably heard that before. We're going to give value first. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy their entire profile. I'm going to copy their reviews. I'm going to copy this right here. And this is actually, this is a year ago. All I'm going to do is copy this, and we're going to head over onto this AI software, and I'm going to leave a completely free trial and free link to this software in the description below, along with my completely free training. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I have no cost or anything like that for sale. All we're going to do is click on where it says AI Studio, and I'm going to just paste all of that what we just copied in here, and I'm going to say build a website for this business using the above information. We're going to click on send. And what it's now going to do is it's going to go through all of this information, and it's going to build this business a website. And it's going to take us 30 seconds to do. Literally all we had to do was copy paste that in here and tell it what to do, and it's going to do it for us. It doesn't have to be perfect. They haven't paid us yet. We're not going to go out and build a full 20-page website for this business because they've not paid us. All we want to do is get in front of this business. We're not going to spend 5 hours building every single person we want to approach our website. We're creating a quick version 1 demo, and what we can actually do is, you see I've done this with an electrician business, right? Because I've now told this AI to go and build this website for us, I can just duplicate that for every single new person that I approach, and then just tell this AI, look, change the colors, change this text, change the name of the business, and change the logo, and it's going to save me even more time, right? Like, look, this AI is doing it for us. It's going to set up the design, it's going to do all this stuff, the SEO, it's going to generate all the content, all the sections, and even make a contact form for this website. This is the type of stuff that would have taken 2-3 weeks just to build a few years ago. Okay, so look, the AI has just done its thing. It's done its magic, and it has made us this full website for this business. Look, Plumb and Wire, it's got their branding, plumbing and electrical work that you can trust. Look, it's got their reviews. If you click on reviews, it's got their same reviews on here from their Google profile. Obviously, they've only got 2 reviews, but this is something that we can then upsell them. We can upsell them this feature that will help them get more reviews. So this is the entire website right here. We've put something together, and this is basically enough for us to actually start this conversation. Look, it's got their number, their opening hours, the areas they serve. It's got a form on here to capture leads. It's got all of this stuff. These businesses, they're not going to say no to this because it's going to bring them work. It's going to get them on Google, and it's going to get them seen by more people. They're not going to say no to this, especially if you're giving it for free. And this hasn't costed us anything. So all we're going to do is now approach this business and say, look, hey, whatever the name of the business. So for example, say the name is John. Hey, John, I came across your business on Google earlier, and I've noticed your website could do with an upgrade. To actually put together a new version for you. Do you want me to send it over? Or you could also say, hey, John, or hey, name, I came across your business earlier on Google, and I noticed you don't have a website. I put something together for you. Do you want to see it? And they're going to say yes. And they're going to see it, and you can just copy this and you can send it to, like, look, they've got their phone number right here. If they've got their email or WhatsApp or even their Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, we can just send that to them, or we can even call them up and say that, and they're going to say yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to send that, we're going to send them the website, we're going to let them look, and we're going to start the conversation. But now you're going to ask me, but if we're giving them the website for free, where are we actually making our money with this? And this is where we're going to give them this $297 to $397 per month package, this AI upgrade on their website. So this is one of my clients' live accounts, and you can see how good this is working for them. All of this stuff is powered by AI. So we can have an AI chat on their website, little chat widget, in the bottom right hand corner of their website, which means they're going to be able to capture leads. They're going to be getting more leads, more people following up with that business, asking for their service. There's other stuff that we can offer, like missed call text back, and this literally takes a few clicks to set up voicemail and missed call text back, and all we're going to do is make sure this is checked on. This also works on WhatsApp. So if you call this business and they don't answer, instead of you finding another business, this system is going to automatically send them a text and say, hi, this is the name of the business. I saw we just missed your call. How can I help? And it's basically saving them from losing customers. And we have automated follow-up. We have things that will get these businesses more reviews. On this software, look, there are so many different features to this software. They can manage all their conversations, all their payments. They can track all of their jobs and their clients and their leads in here. They can use these AI employees to actually help them run their business. They can market their business from here. They can even automate their entire business all within this software. And I do show you this in depth, how to actually set all of this up properly for these businesses. And it literally takes you 10-15 minutes max. And this system, it basically handles all of this for them. And that is what they pay $297 to $397 per month for. One thing as well I'm going to be giving you is not only am I going to be giving you access to the software that you can white label and put your own logo and your own name and your own colors and branding over it, I'm going to be giving you your own website. So this is my business, this is my branding, these are my colors, this is my link right here. I'm going to be giving you your own website template where we're going to actually link up our own payment processor called Stripe. We're going to link this up to this website, and then people will be able to actually purchase accounts for your software through the website that we're going to set you up with. So I'm in the UK, so it's in pounds, but you can do this in dollars or in euros or whatever country you're in. It doesn't matter. And we just set this up once and it continues working for these businesses. And one thing I want to just say is I don't want you to overwhelm yourself. You don't need all of these features for every client. You don't need this automated onboarding for the website and stuff like that right now. All you need is your first client. And what I would say is for your first client, just do everything manually, just so you have that experience, just so you know how to do it. Just do it all manually. If you've got 0 clients, automating the onboarding of 100 clients is probably the last thing that you need to worry about. So what I'm going to say is get the client first, and then automate it when you've actually got something worth automating. And just to summarize it, right, the only thing that really costs you here is your time. The only thing is the time you actually getting this website set up and then selling it to them. I'd rather make $0 from a website and potentially $297 every month for the next year than fight someone for a one-off payment of $500 for one website just to never hear from them again. This is where everyone goes wrong, and this is where we have a gap to be different from everybody else. And if we actually do the math, so if you have one client and we charge them the lowest base that I recommend, which is $297 a month, that is $297 a month in revenue. If we have 5 clients and these 5 clients are paying us $297 per month, that is $1,485 in monthly recurring revenue for us. If we have 10 clients paying us, let's say $397 a month, that is almost 4K a month in monthly recurring revenue for us. And we're not splitting this with anybody. Whatever you make from this is 100% yours. But with that being said, I can't guarantee you're going to make this much. Obviously, it depends on your effort and how much you actually want this to work. One thing as well is, clients, they will cancel. You're going to have people that will cancel. But the point is, this is all recurring, which means every month your income just gets bigger and bigger and bigger rather than you starting from zero every single month trying to constantly find new clients. So again, very, very simple. We go over onto Google Maps, we find a local business, we use this AI to make the free website demo. We use this script to contact the business and show them that website. And then we charge them $297 to $397 per month for this AI system, which is recurring revenue for us. And after your first client, then you can actually look at automating the entire onboarding process. So that is the entire business model. And if you actually want to start this yourself, I've put together a completely free step-by-step course that goes into everything in more detail and helps you get this set up from scratch. I'm not charging you anything for it. All I ask in return is you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, you share it with a friend that you think would find this useful, and then let me know once you've done that in the comments below. I'm gonna send you my free course over personally. Hopefully this video showed you just how simple this business model can actually be, even if you're starting from zero. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.